If you're tired of blending in during scrimmages and you're ready to become the kind of skater who turns heads, earns MVPs, and leads their team on game day, then you, my friend, are in the right place. I'm so glad that you're here. So drop your skate name and where you're watching this from down in the comments so that I know that you're out there, and let's get to it. So I'm Krissy Krash. I've worked with hundreds of roller derby skaters across the globe, people just like you who love roller derby like I do, but you really want to be more on the track. You want more track time, you want more confidence, you want more of those like cool MVP moments. And this is what I've found. I found that the skaters who consistently stand out, they have 5 specific core traits, and every single one of them is completely trainable. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out for you how to unleash those for yourself. So my guess is you have probably been hitting practices, right? But then you still feel invisible on game day. Maybe you're struggling to make decisions mid jam. You might be the kind of person that keeps getting told, like, to, just step it up. And then you have no idea how to actually step it up. So you may be wondering what separates an MVP from like just a solid player, right? Here's the thing, it's not about being the fastest or the strongest. It's about the intangibles. It's about the mental game, the awareness, and really how you adapt under pressure. So if you don't start training for these now, you're going to end up staying stuck in the middle of your roster, hoping to get noticed instead of knowing that you're going to have track time in every single game. So here's what I don't want for you. And this is like the reason why I'm making this video, is I don't want you to sit out for a whole other season. You're wondering why you're not in the starting rotation, right? You don't want to feel that like sad heartbreak when people call for the MVPs and you just know that it's not going to be you again. And again, if we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Krissy Krash. I'm the founder of Krash Course, and I have been playing roller derby since 2006. I know what it's like to feel passed over for roster spots, to feel lost in how to train, and just to feel kind of completely frustrated with the sport in general. But I also know what it's like to win championships and to earn MVPs and to be the kind of track leader that your whole team can trust. And so my mission today is I'm going to show you how to develop those 5 crucial MVP traits. Okay. I want you to be the one that's standing out on the track, even if you're not the strongest or the fastest. Okay. And then don't worry. So at the end of this whole thing, I'm not just going to drop a whole bunch of knowledge on you and then like run away. I will also show you how you can get some real support if you are ready to like really execute this stuff at the next level. You can also check out the link down in the caption if you want to learn more about Krash Course. There's a quick 5-minute video in there on the application page, and it'll detail like how the 16-week program works. So that's down there below. So let's get started. Here is how we're breaking it down. Okay. You're going to learn these 5 MVP framework pieces, and this is the stuff that we teach to our clients inside of Krash Course. Now, the first piece is game awareness. Now, knowing where the jammer is incredibly important, right? But you also need to be able to know where the jammer is without constantly looking around for the jammer. That means having pack communication. That means knowing approximately when the jammer's coming up on the pack. And so that kind of pack awareness is sort of this magic secret sauce that's going to have you look like the psychic blocker on the track, right? It means that you're reacting to the game, not just playing your part. And how that happens is once you've got your feet under you, once you've got your endurance and your fitness down, you can really start thinking about what's going on inside the game because you're not thinking about what's just going on with your feet. My client Lex, a cool freaking story, was one of those skaters that was always thinking about her skills and her fitness. And then after some training with Krash Course, nailed an apex jump during a drill because she recognized the moment when it needed to happen instead of just powering blindly through a jam and trying to catch her breath. And that's where that awareness comes in, that MVP awareness. Okay, so your mission, your action step is to start like reviewing game footage and asking yourself, what was I missing in real time? What blew by when I wasn't paying attention? The second piece is being a versatile skater. Look, it's really important that you learn every position, even the ones that you don't love, right? If you can block and jam and pivot, you're going to be so much more useful to your team. The best way to do this is being willing to do all the positions, even when you don't like them, and then get feedback. My client Alana is a really great example of this. She was playing multiple positions, and we really encouraged her to keep stepping it up, and was finally invited to attend one of their higher up practices because her blocking had improved, her track awareness grew. And that's what versatility is. When you start playing in all those different positions, you understand them all. So if you want to develop versatility, your mission is to rotate roles intentionally. Okay. So when you have your next practice, take the star even though you don't wear it. Offer to grab the pivot cover. It's okay that this stuff is uncomfortable. The only way it's ever going to get comfortable is if you do it. Okay. So don't hide out, because the surefire way to not be an MVP is to just do the positions that you're comfortable in and stay the weakest link in everything else. Number 3 is leadership. You've got to learn to speak up on the track, even when you're unsure. It's okay in the beginning if you're not sure what you're supposed to be saying and you say it anyways. This is how you learn to start setting the tone for the pack. This is how you also become the kind of person that people can rely on to communicate. And part of that is really being coachable and being willing to take feedback and put it into action. My client Emma is a good example of this. She started asking for feedback during games from other team members so that she could start understanding what she was doing well and what she was not doing well. And the cool thing is her team started to see her as a leader, and they started to have confidence inside of her. And her coaches started seeing a major shift. And as a result of that, all of her track time increased. Okay. Leadership isn't just about being the loudest person on the track. It's really owning your specific role. Okay. So your action step, your mission is really ask your coach or your teammate this week, like, hey, what's one thing I could do to lead better? You'd be amazed at what you hear. And number 4 is adaptability under pressure. So staying present when plans fall apart is so important. You have to be able to bounce back from mistakes mid-jam, because jams are going to not go how you want them to a lot. And so being able to be flexible in that moment is so important. My client Riley is a really good example of this. Riley was someone who was struggling in short track and eventually went on to be invited to play on their travel team because of the fact that she started connecting the dots together between training and track results. So her workouts started making her derby easier. It was easier to stay in control under pressure when her endurance was great, when she was fitter. I mean, I say it all the time, endurance wins games, because it's easier for you to stay calm under pressure when you have the space to breathe and think, and you're not just praying that the whistle is going to blow because you're so exhausted. So your action step is, after your next tough jam, just take 30 seconds and reflect. Ask yourself, what worked? What didn't? Where did I lose it in that jam? What can you do differently next time? And then ask yourself, did your fitness get in the way of you actually playing roller derby? The 5th piece is confidence through consistency. Look, confidence isn't magic. It's a muscle memory, right? So when you show up for yourself consistently over time, that confidence will build. That MVP athlete confidence comes from you stacking small win on small win on small win so that you can't help but believe in yourself. My client Kate is a great example. She got MVP jammer because she was consistently doing the mental work and then also putting in the physical reps off the track, right? So by working on mindset as much as like physical fitness, she told me that it helped her reduce her anxiety during jams, and that she was a lot cooler under pressure when she was skating. So your action step is to commit to 3 off skates workout sessions a week, no matter what. Okay. And then in the process, notice, are you like growing a little bit? Are you getting a little bit better? Notice, are you as an athlete becoming stronger? And celebrate all of those little wins. Okay. Your confidence grows by becoming your own biggest cheerleader. Now, if you're thinking like, yes, these kinds of key concepts are the structure that I'm missing, if you're having aha moments about this stuff, please drop it down in the chat so I know what's resonating for you. Because this is the kind of stuff that I teach inside of Krash Course. Like we combine like custom fitness workouts, right? And then we work on the mindset shift. that really turns you into the kind of skater that you want to be. Plus, you get accountability so you don't slip through the cracks. This isn't one of those like downloadable PDF things. It's actually like more of an application only kind of program because it's designed for skaters who are really done dabbling. So if you're someone who maybe you want customized training, right? Maybe you want a nutrition plan, you want some kind of weekly group coaching, you want one-on-one coaching support, you want monthly check-ins, maybe you like the idea of being able to jump on some like live online skate training. Or if you just want real accountability and community, then this program might be for you. So if you are ready to make the next 6 months your most powerful yet, and you're done with like stopping and hoping, and these points that I'm detailing above these resonated with you, you can click the link below and you can book a free strategy session just to see if like your goals line up with what we're doing in our Krash Course philosophy. The strategy call is free. Okay, you'll get a chance to really get clear on what are your goals for becoming an MVP, your version of that. We'll uncover any roadblocks that are holding you back. We'll help you build that sort of path forward. And the deal with these is the spots are limited. So what I recommend you do, click below, click apply. There's a quick video to watch. If you watch that and you're like, fuck yeah, that's me, this sounds cool, then you can go ahead and pick a time for your strategy session. Because, I mean, the reality is you're here because you're serious, right? Now, the question is, are you ready to actually show the world what you're capable of? So hopefully this video gave you some value. If it did, please share it with your teammates, post it to your league chat. I don't know, post a link to it on Facebook, send me an Instagram message, let me know your takeaways. Because remember, life is a contact sport, and I'm just here to teach you how to win. I'll see you later.